Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Owen Finch, the WrestlingFortune champion. And before I'm going to be giving you my Smackdown review. But before I get to that, I want you to subscribe to me, and I want you to like this video. So my Smackdown review. This was not a bad Smackdown in my mind. So what happened was Sheamus was in the ring, and he was saying sorry about how he's sorry about Bro kicking the referee last week. Let me see if I can find the referee's name. Referee Chad Patton. And he apologized to the ref, he apologized to the superstars in the locker room and the people in the audience. And then John Laurinaitis, actually wait, Injury Noble introduces him to the which is a good way to start off. So then John Laurinaitis comes out and he makes him do it all again, which made me kind of laugh because he was like, it already did. It was kind of like a parent asking a person to do what you all did it. So that was so then John Laurinaitis like, that's not good enough, and then he says that Sheamus has to pay the biggest fine ever in WWE history. It is a $500,000 fine. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. And anyways, then he gives him indefinite probation. That if he even touches a referee, he will be fired from the WWE. Now, I kind of like this angle. I wonder if it leads into Extreme Rules, which we'll get to later. So, next thing that happened tonight. Randy Orton versus Mark Henry. Now, I picked Randy Orton to win this match because of what he did last week. This is after he just got a fresh win over Kane. I actually kind of feared that the feud was going to be over because on Raw there was no Randy Orton. It seems as though that Randy Orton doesn't make appearances on Raw anymore. Ever since John Cena's been like the next big thing, and maybe they could make that a feud, maybe. But they've already feuded, so it wouldn't really work. But anyways, this was a pretty good match. It wasn't the best match ever, but it was a pretty good match. The good parts of this match was when you see Mark Henry just get so much better in the ring. You know what I mean? He will probably he won't win the WWE Championship from Punk. They're building up Punk and Jericho again. Why would they give it to Henry? Be with So then, and there's no count out disqualification. Punk and Jericho on Monday, and I'll be reviewing that. So what ends up happening is Mark Henry, I think, goes to charge to the steel post, and Randy Orton sidesteps him. Then Randy Orton goes in the ring. Then we hear Kane's pile go off, and I was so happy that Kane came out. Because the feud's gonna continue, but I was kind of almost disappointed because I'm like, oh no, he's just gonna come. He's just gonna come interfere like Kane's on. He's just gonna come and attack one like he's been doing. But no, he's backstage and he's attacked his father, who had been watching that match from the TV in the back. They have TVs in the back, for those of you who are non-wrestling fans. And it was a pretty good thing that we have Randy Orton chasing after him, looking for him, and then he's like, oh, Dad. And then Kane hits him with the lead pipe. It went with the lead pipe to the ribs and off the back. And then he says, I do love family reunions, Randy. No, the thing I liked about that was that it's not just them brawling. I can't say no reason. There is a reason, but now there's more of a reason. You know what I mean? Maybe Randy or Royal get better on the mic, but if he doesn't, oh well. What are you gonna do? But if he does, thank you. Like, this is a perfect chance to get Randy Orton to be better on the mic. So, what ended up happening, actually, what I hope happens is, Kane and Orton have a match of Extreme Rules, and they could have, like, maybe like a stretcher match. Big match, falls count anyway or something. With Orton, you don't ever know what they're gonna do. They'll probably but they'll still probably give you, like, these guys worked pretty well, worked in the ring together pretty well in WrestleMania last Friday, even when Kane was born. So these are perfect feuds. So let's see where they go with this. Okay. Next thing that happens. Skip Sheffield defeats local athlete. Now his name's not really Skip Sheffield for those of you that are watching, but if you don't know about the original Nexus, Skip Sheffield was in it and he got taken out by a ankle injury. And when he first came back last week, I'm sorry about last week's review, I couldn't get the webcam to work. It was so funny. It was like, because me and my friend Steve, which will be here probably making videos next week, the funniest thing ever was when Michael Tom was backstage. This is the 900th episode of Raw. Michael Tom was like, Skip Sheffield tweaked his ankle. And then you don't see him for probably 2 years, and then he's back. Abracadabra. I actually thought his leg fell off. But it is what it is. Whatever. So then he defeats this local athlete, completely dominates, and my pick Bro display to win this match, so I'm 1-0. Okay, next. Alright, the Usos versus Heath Slater and Tyson Kidd. Now this, couldn't really get into this match because you had Jimmy Hart, and I love Jimmy Hart as a manager. When he like yells into his megaphone, it's like, and then Mick Foley comes out with Mr. Sacco, and then Jimmy Hart's trying to run away, and then I don't remember how they got Heath Slater down, but then they did the splash to Heath Slater, and then the Usos pick up the victory. Hopefully they can get a tag team championship match somehow. So then Jimmy Hart's back in the ring. Mick Foley gives him the mandible claw, and he see if it says what he said. I think it's like, and then Mick Foley said something in the microphone after that, but I don't remember what he said. So next match. Oh, by the way, in the Skip Sheffield match, the Legends were walking out like Tony Atlas. I think it was Dusty Rhodes wasn't back. Yeah, Hawkshot, Jim Duggan, all those guys, like all the legends that didn't really do much. So the next topic, Piper's Pit with special guest Daniel Bryan. Now I actually kind of like this, cause I knew AJ was still gonna be in it, but like I'm surprised she actually came out. But Piper introduces Daniel Bryan and tells him, "You seem pretty happy after you dumped your girlfriend last week and lost the world championship in 18 seconds." And then Daniel Bryan says, "You know, I was just talking to the executive vice president of talent relations, the interim. I don't know if actually he's the interim. He might be permanent. I'm still not sure. But the general manager of both Raw in SmackDown, Mr. John Laurinaitis, and well, actually, I talked about earlier tonight. I don't know why I said that. Who Daniel Bryan said, "I'm not just gonna make Sheamus. I'm not just gonna pin Sheamus at Extreme Rules. I'm gonna make them tap out." Because at WrestleMania, and it was only 18 seconds to watch. Because at Extreme Rules, me and Sheamus are facing each other in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So I'm actually really hoping that we see a good match this time. We're not gonna get it. Luckily, obviously, we're not gonna get an 18-second match unless Daniel Bryan gets 2 roll kicks and 1 roll kick, and then he gets pinned 1, 2, 3, and then Sheamus gets up and then pins it again 1, 2, 3. Hope that doesn't happen. I hope we actually have a match this time. Alright, so then Piper invites AJ out to the ring, and then AJ, I don't even know if I like this or not. Not sure, but she said that it was her fault. Daniel Bryan's a great guy. Like, come on. That's where you're kind of going off the ball with this WWE. You have an AJ saying someone that yelled at her last week, told her to shut up, and called her a dress that was too small, made her listen to his advice, all that stuff. So I don't understand that at all. So but then Daniel Bryan, and then he just told her to get out of the ring. And then this is what I really liked. Daniel Bryan says, "When I win the World Heavyweight Championship back from Sheamus, and it's not this championship," I'm going upside down again. "It's not this championship because this is the WrestlingFortune Championship, and it's my championship, and this is a credible championship." But anyways, oh yeah, he says, "It will be a slap in the face to all these people and you," and then he just slaps Piper in the face, runs, and then, best thing ever. So, well, it wasn't the best thing ever, but it was one of the highlights of the night, and Piper gets so mad that Ryan steams to him, and he goes, yes. Oh, the 6-person mixed tag team match. Oh, what are they doing with Drew McIntyre? This guy has so much potential that this guy could be doing so much bigger things like he was doing in 2009 and in the beginning of 2010. So it was the Great Khali, Alicia Fox, and Natalia versus, like I said, Drew McIntyre and the Bella Twins. But then Drew McIntyre goes, he's in the room with Khali, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna leave. I'm too good for this guy." And then he just runs out like a weakling, like he's like a scaredy cat, like he's afraid of stuff. Like, I don't understand. And then Alicia Fox does the suplex to Nikki Bella, and I'm reading this on the website, and then she pins him, and then 1, 2, 3, the match is over. Like, really? You could have at least made the match, try to make the match decent, and then Mae Young comes and kisses the Great Khali. Yeah, you're cool. It's good. And that was just like, wow, bad way to kind of bring down the show in a way. Like, I thought they released Khali. I don't even know why they didn't, but they should have. Well, they did, but they behind their back. Why do they want to keep this guy? Like, he takes one move and he falls down on the ground. Once he falls down on the ground, actually, he's done. That was the point. You can't wrestle. You can't. Actually, no one really can speak English, but like, he doesn't have anyone. Like, if he's gonna talk on the mic, he doesn't have anyone to talk on, like, for him. And like I said before, once he gets knocked on the floor, he's done. 1, 2, 3, he's done. So back to the rest of the stuff. Yeah, like I said, Mae Young comes and kisses the Great Khali. Like, what a waste of time. And then Unago faces the Great Khali. No. Unago versus Hacksaw Jim Duncan. Camacho tries to get involved, and then he sends up Then Hacksaw Jim Duggan sends out Sergeant Slaughter, and then Hacksaw Jim Duggan uses his 2x4 to the ribs and to the back of Unico. That gets him disqualified, and then Sergeant Slaughter does the Cobra Clutch to Camacho, and that's pretty much it. It was pretty good, and brings back some memories. And I'm not sure if this is actually going to happen, if they actually are going to do something like this. I don't know if I would like it, I don't know if they will win, but they are possibly talking about on WWE Fan Nation. I know it's not real, but still, that it's going to be the Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Sergeant Slaughter are going to team up and win the WWE Tag Team Championships. I don't know if that will actually happen. Well, we'll see what goes down. So then, next thing, oh yeah, by the way, in the course of the night, Sheamus and Legion Oakland are talking about their match, and Legion Oakland surprised that Sheamus so happy because, and Sheamus like, we might not win tonight, but it's so cool, I get to team up with the WWE legend. Maybe when we if we survive, we'll get good. Like he's trying to scale Legion Oakland. I actually like that. Oh yeah, and we have Cody Rhodes trying to cut a promo about how all these legends are a waste of our time. This is just a time for our future, and time for me to become the future and Continental champion again. And then Dusty Rhodes comes out, and then he tries to talk, but Cody Rhodes walks out, just like, yeah, you're embarrassing me, and then attempts to leave, and Big Show comes out and shows him a video package of when he had his dashing days, and he's putting lip gloss on before he goes to sleep, so I actually kind of like where this is going, because I actually brought back a memory. I actually kind of forgot about that. Like, this is why I like to do it, bring back memories. So, yeah. So, the next thing that happened, oh, hold on. Next thing that happened was, yeah, actually Big Show just left, and Cody Rhodes got so embarrassed, and Dusty Rhodes began dancing. Alright, so here we go. Sheamus and Mean Gene Oakland versus Daniel Bryan and Alberto Del Rio. And I probably forgot to announce that, so yeah, I was actually kind of surprised that this match actually happened. Now, Howard Finkel introduces Sheamus and Mean Gene Oakland, and it wasn't a bad match, I should say. It was kind of rushed though, but I wasn't really into this match, really. And until all the legends came out, and then they distracted. Piper gets in Daniel Bryan's face, and then Sheamus does the full kick, 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. And then Sheamus and Mean Gene Oakland win. And then all the legends take turns on beating up Ricardo Rodriguez. Sheamus just does the full kick, and then Michael Cole says, what does he say? He says, it's time for you guys to go back to the, what's it called, to the retirement home or something like that, or, I don't know, but then, they're all looking at him and like, I was just kidding, and then Pat Patterson punches Michael Cole, and then they all the legends celebrated the win. Now, I am going to first tell you, since there's not going to be a Smackdown review tomorrow, what's going to be going on in my wrestling videos. Now, I'm not sure if my friend Steve will be with me, but if he is, it's great. We're going to be giving Extreme Rules 2000, like the Extreme Rules that have happened, because I might get the pay-per-view, and I might be reviewing the pay-per-view, and I can't really do live reactions right now because of my webcam. So, I'm gonna be doing those, and I just got the new Stone Cold Steve Austin DVD that came out, and I forgot to win it, and I'm gonna be reviewing that. But and I'm gonna leave my Facebook and Twitter in the description box so you guys can add me as a friend and follow me on Twitter. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna be leaving as one of your greatest WrestlingFortune champions ever. Actually, I got one more thing that I need to say. You see, people don't take this seriously. People think that all this is just a joke. If you go back to my first video, I said I put a 24/7 rule on this, which means I have to defend this 7 days a week, 24 hours, all that stuff. And I'm sick of it. You know, I have to watch my back every second of the day, and I have to make sure I get up and make sure I have my shoulder up when I'm like down and I know that someone's probably gonna come pin me and take this from me. Like you guys don't understand how hard it is to keep this. This is like the hardcore championship. It used to be 24/7 war. And I couldn't get rid of it or I could suspend it, but I'm not gonna do that because I like the challenge of being a champion. And I've been a champion for 7 days. And I'm gonna hold this championship until I'm done making videos. I just don't want to make videos anymore, but I'm always gonna want to make videos. And didn't make that, and Caleb Morgan didn't make that comment you said he was gonna make. He never made it. Oh well. At least someone took my advice to follow me on Twitter though. Thank you, Charles Tomasello. He's probably gonna kill me for saying his last name, but oh well. It's what it is. Because he's not a champion like I am. So maybe, I guess I'm just gonna leave now. I was gonna do some theme music, but I can't. So, that's the end of my video. Peace out.